be an artist that inspires you, that encourages you. Music is healing,
Right.
I hate the state of hip-hop and a lot of the things that are going on in the music industry itself, but I'm hopeful. So my desire is to just bring hope and healing through my message.
I like that. I like that. Now, tell me, what has been your favorite live performance that you ever done?
I haven't had that yet.
No, you don't. You haven't
yet, but I'm anticipating some great things to come.
So, do you think that your music has evolved over the years when you first started? Do you think it has evolved a lot?
Absolutely. And I say that in the most humblest way because I took 8 years putting out one project.
8 years?
but
That's a long time.
Yeah, I mean, life be life, and nothing was forced,
Right.
And I'm not under no contracts and underneath, high the pressures of, an artist that's quote unquote, at that level. So I'm thankful for this time that I've had. I know that this season of my life I'll be more productive. Not that I'm not productive, because I have a lot more things going on in life outside of music and, trying to, produce music. But
now,
I'm grateful.
You also produce your own beats. Now, how did you start doing that?
I make beats. I haven't really mastered that. I just love music. I've produced at least, or co-produced, at least one of the tracks that I've released out into the world on my second album, Blood Wars. The song is called I'm On Yours. I came up with that, but I have like a bunch of beats unreleased, I haven't been used on my keyboards and stuff, but I make beats, but that's not something I really broadcast too much like that. But I thankfully have some wonderful beat makers, but I definitely want to set that up.
Now tell me, what keeps you motivated? What keeps you motivated doing this? Because it is not easy, especially being a woman and rapping and singing and doing what you're doing. So how do you stay motivated?
I don't think it's a matter of motivation. I feel like this season of my life, I know that it's my lifeline. I was literally having this conversation. God gave us these different gifts.
He did.
And I feel like even when you look at the industry and just what people make it out to be, it's never what God intended. The gift was given to me first and foremost. When I was a little girl going through my foster care situations and stuff, that's what God gave me, a way to write, a way to release, a way to express what I was going through in life.
So do you think that the things you influenced growing up as a child has made you the type of artist you are? You think that's what really turned you into an artist? The struggles you had faced, and music is kind of an expression. So do you think that's what kind of motivated you to be a rapper? The stuff you were going through, because a lot of times music can get you through a lot of stuff that talking to somebody can't.
Yeah, like I was saying, it's a gift that God gives me, and oftentimes many of us miss that. It's first to minister to you, and then if it blesses somebody else, that's double the blessing.
Yes, it is.
But
yes.
Oftentimes, and even me, I had to go through things where I stopped doing music, because I didn't have the right understanding. The enemy was tricking me, making me think me stopping music was affecting anybody but myself. I'm the person that is going to be affected the most, because that's what God gave me as my lifeline, as my